everybody, I'm Jammer and Happy New Year, Happy 2019, Happy 2019. Hope you all had a great holiday, had a great time playing Smash over the time you had off. For those who didn't have it, maybe you hopefully got Smash and Smash. What? Now we all know the tagline for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. It's everyone is here, everything is here. It's a full, complete, ultimate, definitive package, right? What? You're saying? Oh, yeah, that's awkward. That's awkward. Yeah, still don't have a new poster, but maybe this will do. Just look at that instead. Anyways, Ultimate, everyone is here. Everything is here. It's here. But this video, we're gonna be taking a look at things that are not here. Disclaimer, no, we're not being pessimistic. We're not, like, complaining for the fact that there's not stuff in Ultimate, which I'm content with Ultimate. I thought it'd be just fun and interesting to kind of display and show off the omitted content that didn't eventually make it over into Ultimate. Because I think it's just kind of interesting to talk about and see what didn't make it over and why they didn't. And because, you know, like this game says, it is basically everything. And it is everything. Nearly. Nearly. There's a lot to go over. Stages, items, trophies, basically all of them. Modes, Mii costumes, and other stuff like that. I think we'll organize it by category, and then within that we'll organize it by game, and we'll try to go through it. There's a lot of stuff, so we're gonna have to go quick. Starting with the omitted stages. From Smash 64, there's Sector Z from Star Fox, Planet Zebus from Metroid, and then the Metal Crystal stage. Sector Z was kind of replaced by Conaria anyway. It did offer obviously differences because it was a little bit bigger, but effectively just replaced by Conaria. Planet Zebes, while having some similarities to Brinistar, it was totally different. So it would have been cool to kind of see that one come back. The Meta Crystal is one of people's favorite stages from 64, but it was never actually playable in regular Smash. You could only play it within the classic one when you fought Metal Mario. Stages omitted from Melee: Icicle Mountain from the Ice Climbers, Flat Zone, the Game & Watch stage, Mute City, the Melee version, Mushroom Kingdom, and the biggest loss, honestly, in this entire list maybe, Poke Floats. Icicle Mountain, because of how it traverses upwards, and you'll notice later in this list, all the stages that kind of traveled upwards have all been kind of removed. They were all pretty terrible anyways. Flat Zone effectively replaced later with Flat Zone X, which was a combination of Flat Zone 1 and 2. Mushroom Kingdom getting left behind makes sense just because there's so many Mario stages already in the games, especially another classic Mario looking stage. It's like, you got plenty. Same kind of goes for Mute City. Port Town Air Drive was a very similar Mute City themed stage anyways. The biggest loss is Poke Floats. There is no competitively better stage than Poke Floats in the entire Smash Bros. History. He's moving on to the stages missing from Brawl. Wumble Falls from Donkey Kong, Flat Zone 2, like I previously mentioned, PictoChat DS, Mushroomy Kingdom, 1-2. Now, Mushroom Kingdom is in Smash Ultimate, but the 1-1 version, there would be like a 50% chance or something like that where you'd play actually 1-2 and it'd be like an underground stage. You know, you'd have like the blue blocks and it'd be that layout instead of the 1-1. It's weird that that version of the stage didn't come over, but whatever, that stage isn't that great anyways. The PictoChat stage was effectively replaced with PictoChat 2 later on. There was some unique stuff to PictoChat 1, but 2, it's basically the same thing. And then Road Falls again is a vertical scroller. We can get rid of those forever, thank you. Finally, the Wii U and 3DS stage is missing from Smash Ultimate. Rainbow Road from the 3DS, Pac Maze from the 3DS, Pyrosphere from Wii U, Woolly World from Wii U, Jungle Hijinks from Wii U, Orbital Gate Assault from Wii U, and of course, the Miiverse stage. It's crazy to think that the most missing stages are from the most recent Smash game, because you think a lot of that content could easily have come over. Pac-Maze could have been a little weird, because I know the mechanic behind grabbing the pellets was kind of based on, you know, all players having their own screen. The traveling stage of Rainbow Road really doesn't make sense for not coming back. Pyrosphere for having the Ridley boss fight, that makes sense for not making it. But what's really weird is Woolly World. There was nothing wrong with that stage. I guess it was a little weird platform-wise, but I don't really see anything holding that stage back from making it into this game. Jungle Hijink, it was such a unique mechanic where you go to the background and foreground and fight, kind of like similar in the Donkey Kong Country Returns games. And I guess maybe for performance purposes, or maybe if like the stage morph could mess it up in this new game. And it's too bad that one left behind, because that is a very unique stage. Orbital Gate Assault, well, kind of a mess to even play with. It was just a gorgeous stage. And Sakura talked about how it took, like, what, a year of development to even make. And it's kind of sad that all that work and time to make that stage what it is, and then it just kind of gets left behind. Then finally, Miiverse. Because of the death of Miiverse last year, that also means probably the death of this stage forever. And the glory of having the messages appear in the background will forever be just in Smash history, never to be accessed again. Okay, that's stages. Let's move on to items. The items missing from this game are barrel cannon, cloaking device, cracker launcher, the flipper, parasol, red shell, team healer, spring, and the most important item, the fan. There isn't too big of a loss losing these items here. I mean, some have effectively been replaced, like, you know, the bumper kind of replacing the spinner and stuff like that. But the fan, how could you lose the fan? Yo, get rid of the gust bellows, get rid of the little, like, beetle bug thing, and Galaga, and just the fan. That's all we need. Next up is the missing assist trophies. We have Barbara the Bat, Elec Man, Infantry and Tanks, Excite Bikes, Hellerin, something like that, Jill, Kat and Anna. What? They're not in the game? Oh my gosh. Dark Samus, obviously. Little Mac, obviously. Isabel, also obviously. Lakitu and Spinies, Magnus, Ray MK3, Saki, and the biggest losses, Tingle, what? Tingle, and Mr. Rossetti. Oh, that was the best assist trophy in the game. The assist trophies being left behind, some of them were even promoted to full-blown characters. Some were kind of lame anyways for being left behind, so it's not a big deal. But Tingle? Like, what's wrong with Tingle? Next up is the Pokemon omitted from Smash Ultimate. We gotta rap some Pokemon. Articuno, Beedrill, Blastoise, Bonsly, Celebi, Chansey, Charizard, Chikorita, Clefairy, Cyndaquil, Groudon, Gulpin, Hitmonlee, Ho-Ho, Jirachi, Coughing, Manaphy, Marill, Munchlax, Onix, Piplup. Gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon. Porygon 2, Raikou, Weezing, Wobbuffet, Zapdos, Torchic, Unnovenusaur, Weavile. The Pokemon in games have always been changing throughout the series history, you know, some being replaced with others just having like a similar kind of attack, others obviously being promoted to fighters, and some even just being stage hazards or being part of the environment as it is. Kind of making it so if you threw a Pokeball on the Kalos stage, you know, and a Ho-Ho came out but a Ho-Oh is in the background, like it just kind of be confusing, you know. Next up are the Mii costumes. Now, most actually made it over in Smash Ultimate. Like, a lot of the premium ones, the ones you would pay for, are now just with the complete package here in the in-game, you know? But there were some left behind, which is kind of weird. It's like, why? It's the Mii costume. But as you'll notice from this list, a lot of the third-party costumes that were DLC were kind of left behind, unfortunately. Maybe just because of licensing, or they just didn't get the same contract again. We got the X set from Mega Man, Proto Man set, Mega Man EXE, Zero set, Jackie, Akira, Heihachi, Lloyd Irving, the Rathalos and Hunter set, Knuckles, Tails, Guile, and finally, the biggest loss, Geno. Beyond these full set third-party ones, there even were some just single one-off costume things that were like already in base game that just didn't even make it over, which was, that's even weirder. Headgears were the teddy bear hat, beehive wig, cat ears, chef hat, chicken hat, chocobo, cowboy hat, cow skull hat, dog ears, fancy pirate hat, football helmet, frog hat, hibiscus, lion hat, master gardener's crown, Mii Force helmet, mini top hat, panda hat, red ribbon, red shell hat, Santa hat, aww, Spartan helmet, straw hat, swimming cap, wedding veil. Then for the outfits, there was the fancy suit, mage robe, the hoodie, neon suit, and plate armor. Like I said, a lot of just the stuff that was just normally in Smash Wii U, Smash 3DS, just, I don't know, just got left behind. Next up are bosses that appeared throughout the Smash Bros. History that didn't make it here in Ultimate. Basically, all the bosses from Subspace didn't make it over. Petey Piranha, Duon, Taboo, Rayquaza, Porky, Ridley, Meta-Ridley. Like, only the one guy came back, and he has a whole new moveset anyways. Then beyond that, Smash 4's classic boss being the Master Core, all his forms, and the Master Fortress. That was kind of a mess of a fight anyways, so it's okay that he stayed behind. Okay, next up is the music that was left behind in Smash Ultimate. There's so much music in this game, but there were some tracks left behind, specifically ones that were tied to the certain stages that also weren't in the game. Mario, Ground Theme 2 from Brawl. DK Barrel Blast. DK Jungle Level Brawl. Zelda Midna's Lament Original. Zelda The Great Sea Original. Zelda Bulgaria Original. Metroid vs. Parasite Queen Brawl. Kirby Checkered Nights. Kirby Forest Nature Area Original. Pokemon Battle Wild Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. Kid Icarus Wrath of Reset Bomb Original. Kid Icarus Dark Pit. Pikmin Iouta. Pikmin Te no Uta. Metal Gear Theme of Solid Snake Original. Sonic Right There Ride On. Pac-Man Yokai Dojiku Retro Melody. Pac-Man Bravo Man Retro Melody. The Famicom Melody from Brawl. Me Channel Original. Balloon Fight Original. And the opening theme from Wii Sports. Let's talk about some of the modes from Smash Bros. History that didn't make it here in Ultimate. Each game kind of had their own exclusive stuff, but I'll kind of generalize and talk about really quickly what modes each game had that kind of differed from what Ultimate offers. The adventure modes from Melee and Brawl. Melee had its more adventure style mode going from series to series. And then of course the big expansive subspace mode from Super Smash Bros. Brawl. But by popular opinion, most people prefer World of Light over that anyways, so you got the better one. Classic version of All-Star mode was gotten rid of in Ultimate, where you have to go through all the fighters in a row without dying. It would just be a really ridiculous mode having to go through all 74 fighters. So now it's more of a multi-man melee, but each character is a different stock of all the 74 fighters. Special orders, master orders, crazy orders, all those orders, they're ordered to be go away. Just go away. Event matches, basically just spirit battles, so not a big deal. Stadium events like home run contests, blast the targets, target smash, target whatever target form it took, all of that's gone. And honestly, that is a big loss in my opinion. Home run contest has been a staple of the series. Target blast has kind of taken different forms throughout the series, and some are better than others. But home run contest was a consistent mode in all of them. It's so sad it was left behind. It makes no sense why either. It's like, it's just hitting the sandbag. Bet you didn't know this one was gone. Coin battle. Yeah, that's right. I mean, no one played it anyways, but it's not in the game anymore, so there's more of the platforms. There's the other multi-man mode. Rival Smash, which actually that was kind of fun. We had to beat more than the person you're playing against. Then there was the big modes of Smash Wii and 3DS being Smash Run, and the biggest loss on this list, Smash Tour. My personal favorite mode in all of Super Smash Bros. Series. We're also missing all of the modes from the vault that involve trophies, such as the trophy hoard, the gallery, the coin launchers, or however you could unlock trophies in that game. And then some of the other modes, like photo mode, being able to put stamps or using the trophies to take pictures. The Masterpiece Collection, introduced in Brawl and brought over in Smash Wii U, where you could play classic versions of all the characters' games and stuff like that. Not really that great, but it was kind of cool to see the series represented. A big loss is the stage builder. There was a really great idea behind being able to make your own custom Smash Bros. Levels, but it just never was implemented right. Brawl was really clunky and was kind of weird, and Smash Wii U had the great idea of being able to draw and freeform to design the stages, but then the problem was it had such limited, a tool set of being able to put down, objects and platforms and whatnot. It just never has really been a good stage builder, so I think it was just the development team's decision to say, you know what, we can't do that anymore, just because no one really used it much anyways. If they made a really good one for this game, then oh yeah. There's some stuff I'm kind of skipping over, how each classic mode's different and how certain mini games appeared in others. Race to the finish, or where you punch the trophies into the little net in Melee, I want to finally wrap this video up talking about the alternate costumes that didn't make it over, because this is one of the biggest hits. A lot of people's favorite costumes didn't make it over for some reason. We have Black Yoshi, Fire Mario, basically half of all Little Max alts, basically half of all Adult Ike's alts, basically half of all Young Ike's alts, Red Female Robin, Blue-haired Male Robin, Black Arlmar, White Lucario, Peach's Daisy alt, Samus Dark Samus alt, Wario Colored Mario, Jumpman Mario, Cupid Pit, Choice Band Pikachu, Shiny Mewtwo, Green Headband Jigglypuff, Crown Jigglypuff, and the biggest loss in Smash Bros. History, Sailor Wario.
Ah!
Smash Bros. Is a long and beloved series, and each iteration always offered and brought something new. While yes, Ultimate is basically the definitive package, and takes so many elements of all the rest of the past series, bringing over nearly all the stages, all the music, every character. This is the definitive package. But what's nice to know is there are still some things that are exclusive to these past versions, giving you kind of reasons to go back. Maybe there's a couple of items in Brawl you like to mess around with and play, or even go through certain modes like Adventure Mode or Subspace. There's always a reason to go back. While Ultimate is the ultimate, there's always a reason to go back and play your favorites. Be sure to give this video a big, awesome like, and if you haven't already, definitely subscribe for tons more on Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. New Year's resolution. Streaming is going to be a thing. I am going to force myself to stream at least one day a week with you guys playing Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and maybe other games as well too. The first one will be this Saturday, for sure. No budging, I'm posting it, it's happening. And that's what hopefully we can expect going forward, and that'll be our weekly routine basis. If there's any other complications, I'll obviously try to notify you guys as soon as I possibly can, and we'll reschedule it, but it's happening. We're doing this. That's one of my New Year's resolutions for the channel, is we're gonna be streaming more again, because I know that's what all you guys really want. So thanks again, guys, so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya!